Hello everybody, welcome back to a special, as we call it, the special Friday happy hour edition of the NANTICOKE newsroom here on May 15th. And here comes not our special guest, our co-host Jack the Cat, coming on set, on cue. Cheers everybody. Today we continue our salute to the class of 2020. Today, some very special people. NANTICOKE erected a banner for the class of 2020 on East Main Street in NANTICOKE by Tarnowski's Kibasi. And it's a very heartwarming sight because, you know, it's a big gesture out to the class of 2020, saying we love you. You know, we're all a bunch of homers. We support our own, and we really are thinking about the class of 2020 of the greater NANTICOKE area high school who's missing out on these final weeks of their senior year. So hopefully when they drive by this banner, they'll know the whole town is rallying around behind them. But even a broader picture of that is just the people that were doing it. The NANTICOKE Fire Department out there, and the police department, and the mayor, and other people, all that out there for this momentous occasion, just putting a banner up. It's the community rallying around each other. It's kind of like what the great thing about small town America, what I love about small town America, what I love about NANTICOKE. So it was a really cool thing to see them do that today. I hope every time you drive by that banner, class of 2020, you know that the whole town is in city behind you. So speaking of the class of 2020, there's an update on the graduation. Dr. Guevara put out a press release today. Dr. Guevara is the superintendent of Greater NANTICOKE Area High School. And so the graduation date, I'm sure most of the people in the graduating class know this already. I don't know if they know the details. So the graduation day will definitely be on July 24, 6 p.m. on campus. But they are exploring two options. The first option is a traditional graduation ceremony at the football field at the athletic stadium, where strict social distancing guidelines will be in place, and graduates will only be allowed to have 2 guests on hand. The second option is what a lot of other schools have been doing, is kind of like a parade graduation. And so basically graduates and whoever in their car will pull up in front of the high school, presumably where the flagpole is there, and they'll step outside of their car, get their diploma, go back in their car. Kind of a parade graduation. Dr. Guevara said, "We remain hopeful to be able to provide our seniors with a dignified graduation ceremony to recognize all of their accomplishments. Personally, I hope the state and local governments will approve the first option, which is at the athletic field with guests in attendance and a traditional ceremony." Okay, well that depends on, Dr. Guevara said, is where the county stands at that point. So 13 counties today, Governor Wolf announced, will turn to the yellow phase next Friday. We're not one of them, Luzerne County. 5 of those counties are in our coverage area, are next to us. Columbia, Carbon, Susquehanna, Wyoming, and Wayne. Okay, we're getting surrounded with yellow. But that means they're going to switch to yellow next week, next Friday. That means we're at least 2 weeks away, May 29th, until we switch to yellow. But guess what? When we switch to yellow, like all these other counties have already, there's not the biggest of differences in the world. And especially some of the people that would be interested in watching the show, here's some things that are not going to be able to happen even when we turn to yellow. No more than 25 people allowed in a gathering. Restaurants and bars remain takeout and delivery only, pickup. And indoor recreation like gyms, spas, entertainment facilities, casinos, theaters, I'm assuming barbershops and all that, remain closed. So moving to yellow makes it's like a little jump, but not too much of a jump. Basically, some people can go to work and things are restricted a little, but it's life as we know it is still not going to be the same when we go to yellow, and we're at least 2 weeks to go into yellow. So, so the big weekend thing is the Covers for a Cause this weekend. It's to benefit Valley with a Heart. Benefits, the best charity in the United States. We hope so, or we think so. So get your checkbooks open, get your wallets open, get your debit card ready. There's going to be 4 cover bands playing between 5 and 10 p.m. And they're trying to raise $2,020 in honor of the class of 2020, or just in honor of the year. So they're starting at 5 p.m. And this band, I got made fun of because I didn't know how to pronounce it because I looked at the word about a minute before I went on air the other day. But I don't even know how to say it yet. So I went to Google to say how to say this band. The blank duo.
Mellifluous.
All right, for the people in Glen Line, or actually for the people in Nanticoke, how about that? For the people in Nanticoke, because I heard that guy's from Glen Line. For the people in Nanticoke, Google, could you say that again? The blank duo. The what duo?
Mellifluous.
So that duo will be online playing from 5 to 6 p.m. on their Facebook page, on Valleywood of Heart Facebook page, probably on the Aurora Facebook page, on the Covers for a Cause Facebook page. And then, taking the virtual stage at 6 to 7, Rhythm and Booze. From 7 to 8, Doug and Sean Band. From 8 to 9, Gone Crazy. And I forgot to put this in the rundown, but I remembered it because he's a good guy. Today, right now, is Jonah Leppas' birthday. I don't know how old he is. Jonah Leppa, the lead singer for Rhythm and Booze. So let's have a social cheers to Jonah Leppa on this fine Friday. And I got a notification from the Washington Post just the day prior saying it's Jonah Leppa's birthday. Cheers. Okay, Jack the Cat feature. Nothing too interesting, but I found him in the box yesterday. I told you the cat loves playing in a box. So Jack the Cat playing in a Chewy box. And here's Jack, again, purring like a motorcycle next to me while I'm working on the couch. Okay, the old photo of the day really isn't a photo at all. It's a snapshot of a fortune I got out of a fortune cookie some years ago, but it has a really cool quote on it. So it's kind of the old photo and quote of the day. And it says, something I live by. The way to get to the top is to get off your bottom. Words we should all live by. Work hard out there. All right, the Laugh, Smile, and Cry award of the day goes to my friend, Louise Aka Ozua, who I think on Facebook goes by her African name, Yabachi, or something like that. My good friend, I met her when she was graduating GAR High School 10 years ago already. And she was at the top of her class in GAR. She's an immigrant from Ghana, and she's worked her way up in the nursing field, in the medical field. She's actually started her own business even before she's done with school. Today, she became a doctor. She got her doctorate in nursing. And she proudly proclaimed on Facebook, who knew a little 12-year-old African girl that couldn't even speak English could achieve all this. I truly believe if you can dream it, you can achieve it. And I'm living proof of that. I hope my story encourages you all to chase your dreams and never give up. Way to go, Louise. We're proud of you. And the Cliff Lewis random act of kindness of the day is everyone who went out this morning to put up the banner to salute the class of 2020. Because this is another edition saluting the class of 2020. So now, Jack, without further ado, we need you to get up. Not one. No. Anna, take her away on this fine Friday.
Stay safe out there.